Miss Larry. How are y'all? Today, let us read a book called Timothycomestostay. Let us start reading. Susan and Luke were sisters and brothers. Susan was shorter and fatter, while Luke was taller and thinner. Luke played the flute, while Susan sang, la 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 la. They lived in Melbourne in a cute little old-fashioned house. Their best friend was Timothy Blue, Tim for short. Tim actually had ginger hair, but for some reason, everyone called him Mr. Blue. Tim was shorter and thinner than Luke, shorter than Sue and thinner than Luke. He had gone to live in the country. Sometimes Sue and her brother missed Tim very much. They'd feel very sad because, like everyone, they wanted to be close with the ones they loved. Then, one day in June, the postman brought a letter from Timothy Blue. They were very excited. Sue kept pointing at the page. It said that at 12 o'clock tomorrow, Tim was going to visit them for 2 days. They danced around the kitchen and clapped hands. Sue jumped and Luke laughed. Ha ha ha! The next day, the day of the visit, they woke up very early. There were 6 hours to wait. Luke played a tune on his flute, while Sue just kept looking at the clock, wondering when 12 o'clock will come. Then, at last, it was 12 o'clock. They went to the front gate and looked up and down this road. No Tim. 15 minutes later, still no Tim. Now they started to feel worried. At 1 o'clock, Sue said, "Something must be wrong. Tim always does what he says. He would not change his plans without telling us." "That's true," agreed Luke. "Let's go to the country in our car to find him." This idea made Sue feel much better. They hopped into the orange car and headed along the road towards Tim's place in the country. Vroom, vroom. After driving 29 kilometers, they found Timothy Blue stopped near a river. The bonnet of Timothy's car was open, and Tim was looking inside. He hadn't seen his friends arrive. He was very angry. Tim kicked the car and yelled at it. "You horrible pile of junk!" Sue and Luke had never seen Tim in a rage. He was very upset that his plans had gone wrong. He knew his friends would be waiting, feeling very worried about him. Tim cared about people's feelings. You should have seen Timothy's face change when he saw Luke and Sue. He felt so much better right away. They all started talking at once, saying how worried they had been. Finally, things settled down, and Sue asked, "What's wrong with your car?" "I haven't a clue," said Tim. "Let me see. Sometimes I can fix cars," said Sue, peering under the bonnet. "I hope you can," said Tim, getting out of Sue's way. So Sue searched the bonnet. After only 2 minutes, she turned and smiled and said, "You're out of petrol." Tim blushed. He didn't want his friends to think that he was very silly, that he didn't know that cars need petrol. In the excitement of going to Melbourne, Tim had simply forgotten to fill up his tank. "We have a can of petrol in our car," said Luke, opening the boot. But we'll need a tube to pour it through, said Sue, rolling up some paper. Don't read the fumes, said Tim, worried that he had caused all this trouble. He hoped that they wouldn't smell the fumes because he himself could smell the fumes from 2 meters away. Soon they all arrived in Melbourne. Now the 3 friends were feeling marvelous. Their worries were over at last. Then they ran into the house and made a huge pot of tea. They were so glad that at last they would have 2 days together. The end. I hope you all liked this story. Bye bye. See you next video. Do subscribe to my channel and like this video. Don't forget to press the bell icon.